Do you ever deal with life this way? I do sometimes. And sometimes also I see others deal with life, maybe in this way. Now here's a scene that might be part of your life. I've seen this before also. Okay, children, now, just sit down, have your lunch, okay? And I'll be right back, okay? Be good to each other, be nice with them. I'll be right back in a little while, okay? Oh, hi, hello everyone. Hi, yeah. Hello, hi. Oh. Okay, yeah, I think the next item on the docket, I think, is number 107. Yeah, and I think it's an accident or something. Oh, hello, Your Honor. Yeah, no, everything is fine. Everything is good. Excuse me, just for 1 minute. I just have to go check something. It's very, very important. Kids, look, just hold on. No, listen. Your peanut butter and jelly sandwich, it's not a makeup. Don't put that on your sister anymore and put an eyeliner or anything on it. Okay, yeah, just eat your sandwich, okay? Everything okay? All right, Mommy will be right back. I'll be right back, all right? All right, good girls, good girls. Oh, hello, everybody. I'm sorry I'm late. So I think we were up to the accident scene. Oh, yes. Yes, Your Honor. Yes. We'll take a lunch break. Oh. Excellent, of course. Yes, lunch break at this time. Very, very good. Bye now. Okay, kids, come on. Let's go. Come on. We got to go real quick. We're just going to run over to Grandpa's house, okay? And we're going to see how Grandpa's doing, okay? Come on, let's go. Get in the car. There you go. Okay, sit there. We're going to Grandpa's house now. Come on. No, Nora, no. Don't pull your sister's hand, Nora, no. No, okay. Okay, we're almost there. We're almost to Grandpa's house. We're almost there. Oh, what's that? Why isn't Grandpa's walker in the driveway? Come on, kids. Come on. Okay, come on. Dad! Grandpa! Dad, what are you doing up there? Get down off that ladder! You're 85 years old, what are you doing up there? Come on down. No, you can't paint the house. You can't do that. Come on down. That's another way that sometimes people have different crosses that they have to carry in their life. And we all carry them in a different way. And there are many, many different scenes that you can make up that we're not sure about how to handle a situation. Okay? Things get to us in life. And we get to the point where it's almost like we zone out sometimes. We get stressed out and we don't know what is the right way to go. And that's exactly in this reading what Jesus is trying to tell us about, what we need to do. You see, this comes after the Sermon on the Mount, which tells us about the Beatitudes, the way to be. Okay? And if you remember from last week, we read the Beatitudes. Okay, and the very first one, because there are 8 of them, sometimes people say 9 because the 2 at the end are similar to each other. The very first one, and I'll read it. Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. And then there are a few other ones that go along with that, but I only want to go start with the first one. Because the first one is probably the most important. You see, Jesus gives us the first one, all right, in order for us to get started on making our progress towards having characteristics of God, so that we will be his children. The poor in spirit. When I first read, not first, but for a while, I read the poor in spirit, and I thought that was like lacking in faith, the poor in spirit. You know, I didn't understand it clearly. But the poor in spirit is not that. It's not that at all. Okay? Poor in spirit means being dependent on God for everything. Everything, right? We couldn't take another breath unless God gave that to us. So the poor in spirit is someone that realizes, okay, that I depend totally on God. And it's in like some of those moments that they just try to act out where you get to that point, right? I know what I do is I like zone out. I just like sit there, like when everything's going on around you, it's like overwhelming, you don't know what to do. And you zone out. That's the way I handle it. Other people handle it in different ways. You know, there's a couple other examples that I tried to show you of that. And the stress that we get in life, the reason those things are good for us is because they get us to the point of realizing. They humble us to the level that we become poor in spirit. We realize I need God to lift my spirit. I can't do this on my own. I need him. And that's the first level that Jesus speaks about in the Beatitudes. I'm not going to go through all of them, but when you get a chance, sit down and read the Beatitudes and even look into them. And look at the commentary about what the Beatitudes are about. Okay? There's all the things, it doesn't seem like it's things that cause us to be happy. Right? So it's blessed are the poor in spirit. Blessed are they who mourn. Blessed. See, blessed is you have the characteristics of God. We're meant to be happy. God is happy, joy, right? Heaven is to be with him forever. So blessed are those who mourn. Blessed are the meek. Usually the meek get trampled all over, right? Everybody walks all over the meek people. Okay? Blessed are they who hunger and thirst for righteousness. That means there ain't no righteousness going on. They're looking for it. They're saying, what the heck's going on here? Is the whole world gone crazy? Blessed are the merciful. To be merciful, people are hurting each other. Blessed are the clean of heart. Blessed are the peacemakers. If you're a peacemaker, that means there's some trouble, right? You have to make peace. Blessed are they who are persecuted for the sake of righteousness. Persecuted. And then blessed are you when they persecute you. So all those things that you hear Jesus speak about, it doesn't seem like those things really make us too happy. But you see, that's where God knows better. He knows what makes us happy. He knows, and he brings us along through those Beatitudes in order to learn how to handle these difficulties that we have in life. And the very first one is the poor in spirit. Blessed are the poor in spirit. You see, because that's the first step in handling the struggles of life and being a good example for others, is remembering I depend on God for everything. He is my Father, and a perfect Father. He knows me perfectly. He knows what I need to go through in order to take these steps of the Beatitudes to get to where I got to be, so that I'll always be filled with joy because I'll be with him forever because I'm his child. And then the reading today, the gospel reading today, is Jesus telling us how we take these Beatitudes and how we need to go into the world and practice them. But we start first in ourself. Make it part of myself first. Because if it's not in me, I can't help anybody else. I have to know and believe this first in myself. If salt loses its taste, what can it be seasoned with? It's no longer good for anything. Salt, right? We flavor our food with salt. When we act in a way of being Christ-like, when we act and we depend on God for everything, what happens is it flavors all the hardships and the good times, but the good times are not what's most important. What's most important is the hard times that we go through and how we handle them. So when we put this way of being into those times that we're dealing with, we flavor life. People look at us and say, where did that guy get that? How do you do this? Where does that person get that strength from? And now, their interest is piqued, and they look to see, they watch a little closer. Where does this come from? And we don't even have to know what's going on. We just have to handle our own situation with these Beatitudes. A light, to be a light for the world. Okay? To be a light for the world, you take your good deeds, and without even thinking about them, and by living them, you shine a light for everyone else to see. Not because that's what you're trying to do, because you believe it yourself inside, and people will see it in you. Right? And you don't take that light, right, and put it underneath the bed. It goes, there they are up there, the lights. You put it so everyone can see it. And how do you do that? You do that with your whole heart. In yourself, starting in yourself, okay? You practice these Beatitudes and ask for the graces that you need from a perfect Father that will give them to you to go through these hard times. And without even knowing it,